My cousin told me to react to this, so let's see what this is about. Imagine wearing all that gear, big helmet, and that big suit with I'm sure it's got some armor in it, and you wearing all that and you just aiming a camera. I really hope that wasn't his sole duty of the day.
Well, there's a group in another school north of here indicated that they're part of that group. We'll try and get up there.
This was in the water. It came out of it. You can take it back to your car. You can go down.
Stand by until we have got Matt to run down there and see him. Yeah, Cam. Stand by.
Once he's in, he comes back out. Can't come back in.
I can't tell what that is. Is it weed? They're acting awfully chill about it if it's weed in the 90s. That guy might not even be a cop, now that I think about it. I might have been fooled by the uniform.
What are the tapes for?
Security reasons.
Okay, he's in law enforcement in some way, form, or fashion. Seems like people back in the 90s, conversations seemed like it was a lot more frank. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Doesn't seem like he just said security reasons. I feel like if you ask a cop something now or someone do security and you ask them a question, they'll either just outright ignore you or they'll like give you this long drawn out response. I'm not obligated to tell you like I couldn't just see them just saying security reasons and then just I don't know. Seems like there's just a lot of B-roll type footage right now. But I just don't know exactly what they're getting prepared for. I do know that the premise of this video has something to do with the Klan rally, but why are the police to protect the Klan or to watch them? I can't tell. I might have to fast forward.
I'm confused. Which part is the Klan rally and which part is this part? The people in this part is the Klan rally.
Klansman. The other side is NI.
The other side.
Yes.
And
the other side. Okay.
And media has to stay on this side of the fence. Is that correct?
Yes. You cannot enter.
Okay.
Media not allowed to attend a rally.
How are we doing?
Interesting. Especially considering when they're supposed to be so pro-government, pro-constitution.
Because all those years in the CIA into a certain identity.
So they just got here early, and they're just like watching it form up. And all these people were attending Klan rally in their freaking morning pajamas. Alright, bet. Who's this guy?
What's going on right now?
Politically, yeah.
Well, I mean, you have your bad in everybody, you know, and with the blacks and the whites, you know, I'm not really prejudiced, but with the blacks coming around, you know, there's always a lot of fights here and there. I mean, but like I said, you got, you know, bad in everything. So you can't really put it on to one person or one color, one race, whatever you want to say. But as far as this, really, I'm just here just to see how it is. You know what I mean?
There's.
So no.
Do you think there'll ever be a time, or what can we expect in the future as far as change where we can believe again in the system?
I don't think we could ever believe in it again. I don't think there'll ever be a change.
Well, what's going to happen to our country then if we can't believe?
Government systems, if they're referring to government systems, I really don't believe that anyone should actually put a specific belief into a government system. The only thing you should believe is that they're going to take taxes from you, and hopefully they use that tax money for things that help you out. Or maybe I'm just thinking too small. I don't know.
So all it's going to be is wars here and there, fights here and there, gangs. You know, that's all you got now. Gangs, fights all the time. Yeah, drugs everywhere. You know, but what can you say? I mean.
Okay, so now I feel contradicted because he said he just there to see what he's talking about, but now he's bringing up all these problems as if the Ku Klux Klan has the solutions. I don't know if he could tell that's what's like. If that doesn't look ass backwards, I don't know. I really want to believe that everyone has a degree of self-awareness. It's just some people don't want to tap into it, or they just reframe it into some, I don't know.
It's here now, and I think it's here to stay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Are you still shooting?
Yeah.
We're from Channel 20. We'd like to ask you a couple questions about voting. Okay. Did you vote in the last primary?
Yes,
Who did you vote for and why?
I voted for Clinton because I thought he was doing a good job.
What did you like during the last administration? What has he done that you like?
Well, I'm still working, for one thing. And foreign policy, he's been doing good. Foreign policy, he's been doing good.
If you could vote for anybody to be president, doesn't have to be a politician, could be anybody at all, who would you vote for?
Nah, I wouldn't vote for none of these actors and people that's not been in it because you got to go against that Washington establishment. Jimmy Carter found that out.
And what you're saying is interesting about the establishment. What do you think it is about the establishment?
To me, this is kind of telling me that, look, because these like, I don't think you could just show up to a Trump rally, for example, and just like, speak against or speak outside of what the agreed tenets of what being a Trump follower is. Like, he's saying that he thinks that the foreign policy is doing good right now. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, but he's saying the foreign policy is good. And I don't know the context of what the year they're in right now, but I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, because I know that a lot of people criticize the foreign policy of Clinton, but maybe he is being sarcastic. I don't know. But if he isn't, it would be interesting that he would want to go to a Klan rally. I just don't see anyone speaking out like this at a Donald Trump rally. Plus, these people are under the belief that they're not going to be spread all over social media. So I feel like the crowd is much more diverse. And I think that if Trump existed back then, the case would be the same. Like it wouldn't just be people who are Trump fanatics that would go, because they would just be curious. They wouldn't go with the fear of them being aligned with a MAGA when they don't necessarily might not want to be aligned with it, but they are curious about what it's about. Nowadays, you got to be careful where you go and where you're seen, because your social media will have people thinking you're aligned much more sooner than you could tell people that you aren't.
That brings this kind of person into it, and the kind of people that you're talking about.
Power, excitement. To be president, you mean?
Yeah, or just to run for political office in general.
Nah, I don't know. I can't answer that off. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Brad here. Here, I'll give it to Brad.
Thought he was going to take his pants off. Man, I miss the bulky style of the 90s. Everything was bulky. Look at this Billy Ray Cyrus looking at. I'm sorry, but everybody was like low-key swagged out.
And we're talking to people about voting today. No? Okay.
How about you guys? Anybody want to talk to us for a second? A couple easy questions. No?
Channel 5 or 7.
If it's 5 or 7, it might be on PBS all over the country. You want to try for that? We get good tape.
All country, nationwide.
Could be. No?
Channel 20, we're talking to people about voting today. Can we ask you a couple questions?
Look at that jacket.
First, would you sign your name? And this is a release to give us permission to use you in the videotape.
Shit's hard.
Oh, I ain't gonna sign it.
No?
No?
Okay.
Will you talk to us anyhow? I mean,
The
is it okay if we use
rocking
it on?
the shit out of that Timothy McVeigh high top
Great.
back.
Okay. Easy questions.
Oh, wait a minute. We're
You're
asking people
struggling.
about your feelings about the political system in the country as it stands now.
Well, shit. What about it?
How do you feel about it? Do you have faith in our country and the voting process?
Not really, no. Because, I mean, it doesn't really matter who you vote for, because
The way that these police are chilling and doing checks right now reminds me of how when I was in the military and we would set up for exercises, and yeah, we would have to make this appearance of, you know, we're doing something right now to practice for something that's really happening, but we know like everything's going to be all right because it's an exercise. We're not worried about anything actually going down because it's an exercise. We're not actually, you know, fighting the enemy. we're practicing fighting the enemy. So I'm just noting how chill they are, just over there hanging out by the truck. Like that's the way we would hang out in the military, by like our truck or our equipment when we're like, the work's pretty much done and we're waiting for like the actual thing to happen, the actual exercise or the end of it or beginning of it, or yeah.
it's not really, I mean, it's like they say your vote counts, but I don't believe it does.
Why do you think the system doesn't work?
That's politics, and that's the way it is. I mean, they already know who's going to win, so and that's just the way they do business.
What makes you think they know who's going to win beforehand?
It's all figured out. They have their own ways of figuring it out.
Did you vote in the last primary?
Yes, I did.
Who did you vote for?
Does that matter?
Tell us why it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter who I voted for. I mean, because whether I voted for
It only matters because they want to know what the heck you were, if you changed over time, or are you just sticking with the same thing you were sticking with before? That's why if you're being interviewed, if they're asking you something, they want to know where you stand.
one guy or another, I mean, they already knew who was going to win, so.
Why did you vote?
I guess it's like one of them things they say you have a right to do, so I did it. I mean, not that it matters, but I did it.
So it sounds like there's something that you still believe in the system, that you hope that there may be changes.
Well, yeah, there might be changes, so I mean, you know, it's kind of like the lotto, you know, you ain't going to know till you try.
If you could vote for anyone to become president, who would that be?
Oh, God, I don't know. That's the slightest idea.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So these, it almost sounds like these people don't know what to believe in, but just rebelling for the sake of rebelling. That's almost what the feeling I'm getting, because how would you not know if you don't want things the way they are? It requires leaders. How would you not even have at least one leader in mind that you want to make the change that you want? Or do you think it's just going to happen because the people want it, like on some French Revolution shit? But I feel like even the French Revolution had its leaders, so I don't know.
What channel am I going to?
It's going to be on channel 20 in the fall, and maybe uplinked on.
People about voting today, could we ask you a couple questions?
I'm going to look at one more of these interviews and I'm going to fast forward to the rally, because I don't want to. This video is like an hour long. I don't mind doing an hour long video, but I kind of get the gist of what these guys are going to be talking about at this point. I'm catching on the theme, and I don't feel like there's going to be too many people breaking from that theme.
Hey, would you mind signing this for us? It gives us release to use your likeness. And
That hair, though, I'm sorry, like, ideologies aside, the swag is on point.
in the show, it's going to be on PBS later on in the fall, too. Go on, Bill.
Voting on what?
Political voting, presidential.
You kind of move with them, that's why they don't want them. Thanks.
Did you vote in the last primary?
No. Nope.
When was the last time that you voted?
It was last fall, I think.
Ooh, she do not want to be seen. She over there standing like a dang mysterious ninja.
Yeah. I want to get the people against that are for helmets and stuff like that, for motorcycles and stuff like that. Get them out of there.
Why didn't you vote in the primary that we just had?
Actually, I didn't even know what was going on.
Are you planning on voting in the fall?
To be fair, I don't know how the heck. It probably, like, nowadays we know what primary is happening because the social media goes abuzz. But back in the 90s, like, come on. I don't think the date of a primary was common knowledge. So I'll shoot him and his racist ass some bail on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much more for state stuff instead of federal and all that stuff, you know, because each state's got their own helmet laws and stuff like that, and that's basically what I want to go for. You know.
Who are you going to vote for president?
Got no idea.
If you could vote for one person, anyone in the whole world that you would like to see as president, who would that be and why?
I have no idea.
There we go. They don't know who they want. They just don't want things the way they are. They just don't like black people because it is a Klan rally. I almost forgot because I'm so used to seeing people decked out, telling everyone and telling all the world what they believe in, what they're wearing, because they're a Klan. You like if you had no context of what this meeting was, they'd never. If it was like there was no audio, you would not know that this was people gathering for a Klan rally. You'd think they were gathering for some dang B-rated freaking country festival or something, you know? Like, I'm kind of, do I want to see what this old man's talking about? I do. I have respect for I respect the elderly, but not these racist elders. But he's still going to have an interesting probably point of view that these other guys who are just like mindlessly wandering around, it seems like this guy's going to say why he's still old and racist right here. Let's see. And no, I have not seen this video before.
Yeah, see, that's right.
Yes, ma'am.
We're from Channel 20, and we're doing a program of voting.
Oh, voting.
Ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
Like signing your name.
No, I don't sign my name. Nothing.
Okay. Was it okay if we use it on TV?
I don't care if you use it on TV. You probably won't put me on anyhow.
We might.
Are you happy with the choices for presidency?
No, I think either one of them, I wouldn't believe either one of them. They both had the opportunity to do something for the people, but each one blames the other. But neither one's going nowhere because if they wanted to do something, Clinton's had 4 years to do it in, and Dole's had 20 years to do it in. And you know what? They're trying to play games with the American public, and that's what it's all amounting to. It's the voters that are responsible for what they do, but evidently, what a big problem in this country is the voters and the citizens of this country has lost control. It's all being controlled by the foreign people that come to go to Congress and decide what we should do. Because
What? He better be specific about what foreign people he's talking about, because what is he even saying?
we loan all these foreign countries money. Israel, Egypt, all them countries. And then they turn around and use that money that we loan them to come to this country to lobby against the American people. Because you notice Medicare, senior citizens need this. Medicare says, Medicaid says they're 2 years behind in their payments, but they're not 2 years in behind.
But how is the Klan going to change any of that? How is going to a Klan rally going to change that? Whatever you're talking about. What the fuck is the KKK? Why are you supporting the KKK?
Loaning out $100 million, are they? They can do that just like that, but they can't take care of the senior citizens.
What do you think the American people should do to gain control?
They need to oust some of their congressmen and their president and their senators. That's why they're going to have to get control. But as long as you keep him in there, there's no reason if he's been there 36 years, what the hell good is? Everybody that stays 36 years, you read the paper. Rustin Coskey from Chicago, he got caught. The man Cranston from California, he got caught. And they stay there so damn long till they won't get out. They stay there till they're convicted of some crime, and then they want to make a plea bargain to get the hell out for $1 million pension.
Changes happen. When did you start?
To notice it, I've been watching it for a while.
Something tell me this man didn't go to college. I would be surprised if he graduated from high school.
Last 8-9 years.
He is from a different era, though, where you didn't really even need a diploma to make a living.
It's been getting worse. And it's nothing for them guys to come over here. They're all lobbying. Now we got the Philistines. They're over here lobbying for money. Hey, what about all these homeless people? And they say the children are hungry in this country. Hey, why are they hungry? Because you took our money that we pay taxes for and gave it away.
Why?
You're giving it away.
Why aren't we able to solve this through going to the
Because
polls?
nobody wants to go to the polls and vote. The vote was so light in the last election, you just wouldn't believe it. There's more people than that, and you say to yourself, you look around parties, you say, hey, 26,000 people. How the hell does the guy get elected with 3,200 votes?
I want to know why he's at the
Where's
rally. That's all I
everybody
care about at this point.
What are you doing, staying home? The people got lazy.
Okay, cool.
Do you think voting makes a difference?
Yeah, it makes a difference.
I don't think they're going to ask. I don't think they have the balls to ask that. I mean, okay, I don't care about what he's saying. Is this the Mexican guy? Hold on, bro.
Harass me? Excuse me.
You feel like this is harassment?
Yeah, it is harassment.
You guys for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Did you vote in the last primary?
No, I'm not old enough.
Bro, that is... See, the racists in the 90s would swag the fuck out, man. It's like... Shh. Bro, it's bad that I'm like, wow. I shouldn't feel this way, but like, man... Style is undeniable. Y'all gonna learn one day how much fashion and style makes a difference in this world. It really does.
Do you think voting makes a difference in our country?
No.
I don't think he's Mexican. I was gonna be appalled. Is there any... Oh, here we go. Now... the actual Klansmen show up. Let's see. No, don't zoom out.
We agree. That you would like to see as president, who would that be?
Clinton.
Clinton? And
Because he didn't inhale.
Whoa. He
Good night.
didn't.
Thanks.
What? Is he Hold on. I legitimately didn't understand what he was saying. What?
It's stupidity. Blank, point.
Oh my God! This isn't Dog the Bounty Hunter, is it? Oh my! He looks like a variant of Dog the Bounty Hunter. What in the world? But the jacket, his glasses, his mullet's even way lusher than Dog the Bounty Hunter's.
Do you think any black guys are going to come to Portage, Indiana to come to a rally? Do they need protection? That's what it's all about. The black guys need protection. We got helicopters, we got horses. You got to protect the blacks because they're a minority.
we agree. That you would like to see as president, who would that be?
Clinton.
Clinton? And
Because he didn't inhale. Good night.
What didn't inhale? I don't. You know what? I'm not even going to try to decipher that. I just want to see what everyone else is here to see. Why are they parade? They may look like fucking museum exhibits. What the? Or is this just the media side? What the? Why are they standing around like living museum exhibits?
We're doing a television show about people voting. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Sandbog.
Yeah? Did you vote in the last primary?
He's not supposed to talk. He's a statue.
No? Don't
That scared me. Bro, I do not like the all-black Klan suits. Damn shit's scary. Whoa. Didn't freaking Kanye wear something like that in the freaking... that one music video? What the...
Not right now.
Okay, thanks.
Whoa. I do not like those. Oh, and she's... Oh, what the... They let women in the Klan? What? I'm just now learning that. I didn't know they let them wear the suits. Oh, but then those suits are so flowy that you can't tell the gender sometimes. Is this part of their ruse of their invisible empire? Oh my goodness. Why are they just standing there menacingly? Alright, they're not talking.
You can turn it around and listen to what great Christian people have to say. We're going to talk a little bit about interracial marriage. We want to let everybody know interracial marriage is wrong. If you believe in the Holy Bible, you should obey by the Bible.
it's like they do their speeches. They speak with religious conviction, so they kind of like are trying to guilt trip the white people into being racist. I don't know, honestly.
Our God above says that you should stay with your own tribe. 70% of interracial marriages in this world.
Did he just say stay with your own tribe? Sir, you're probably like four different types of European, bro. You're probably Dutch, English, French, freaking Swedish. Like, what tribe are you talking about?
Doesn't last. Right now I'm going to start to my first speaker, Mr. Rodney Stubbs Jr.
Whoa. Okay, why? Okay, so there's a rally, but now they're talking directly to the press. What are the people for? Because the orange fence was supposed to be like the barrier from the media and for the people who are there for the actual rally to like be there and support it, and not just to observe. Okay, let's see.
Exalt the Cyclops of Indiana! White power! Those of you out there, please give us a call, 219-337-KKKK. Save our land!
Wait, this is real?
Join the Klan! It's time for the white people...
Call the phone number to join the Klan. Bruh. Oh my goodness. They didn't have social media, so that's what they had to do. Shout out the freaking phone number and hope they all write it down. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who was not walking around with pencil and paper like that. So they must have had some crazy memory back then.
People in this country have band together. Negro College Fund and various other black organizations. If we're always told it's good for the blacks to organize, then why is it supposed to be bad for the whites to organize?
Because y'all have a history of killing people. When black people unite, they're not doing it for the cause of trying to get rid of someone else. They're doing it to unite further. But they invent new narrative, and then you guys purposefully sow deception. So
the next speaker that I would like to introduce is the Imperial Wizard Rodney Stubbs. White power!
Who let him show up with the custom Minnesota Vikings fucking clan suit, bruh? Like, they don't have regulations and standards for uniforms in the Klan? Like, what's going on, bro?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for inviting to this great town of Portage, Indiana. You know, we know what the government's doing. They put all the state police in Gary. Why? Why did they do that? To run the niggers out. They turn around.
He said the N-word. He said the N-word.
And they built the projects here in the great town of Portage, where just a few years ago there was no niggers.
I'm gonna set it up there.
You know what's happened to the crime rate here in Portage? Well, it has skyrocketed. They come to Portage to murder, to rape, to steal. They're expanding their horizons. Chicago wasn't big enough, they moved to Gary. Now Gary isn't big enough, they're moving to Portage. They're trying to move to rural Indiana. They're trying to move to rural America. Stand by.
I still don't see the crowd. Like, where's the speech for the people with the crowd? Because now it looks like, from where they're angling it, they're speaking directly to the media. Unless there's like two separate rallies, which is possible. But if this whole event was just for the media, what was the whole point of all those people gathering? Is that where like the freaking festivities are happening or something? It's like, what? Excuse me. Okay, let's see what this guy's talking about. There's a certain part of my cousin.
Because we're bringing it to you, let me tell you something, what we did. I have won the victory of the schools. That's right, I'm the dragon that took it to the schools. I have won the victory. We are going to open the doors into the American school system because we got it in court. Okay. We got the public opening, the same as we got a right to assemble here in this. We have the right to assemble in the school buildings. Now, so let me tell you what's coming, folks. We're going to get back in your face. This ain't over with. This is just the beginning. Yes, look out, nigger, because we are getting bigger. Yeah.
Ooh, what the fuck? Bruh, I know they wish they could still spit some shit like this in public. I know it. Now they gotta go to fucking 4chan or Twitter under a fake avatar because they don't have the fucking balls to do it anymore, pussy ass niggas.
Yes. I gotta say that we're proud to stand here with these white people. You know, they say we're wrong. Well, how stupid and how ignorant they are, man. Look at this. Look at the sluts over there. They're over there climbing on their monkeys, you know. Climb up on the fence there, monkey. The only thing holding you back is your fear there, black boy. Go ahead, nigger. If you think you're so bad, just come on over the...
There's no way there's an actual black person he's talking to over there. He's got to be imagining it. He's spitting like a WWE promo. One of the ones that Vince wanted to use, but they said it was too far, so he just gave it to the Klan.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the only thing holding you back is your fear and your stupidity, nigger. That's it.
You should be talking to yourself. The only thing holding you back is your fear. Well, at least the modern day. Y'all obviously, y'all got a little bit of balls, but not really, because you need all the police. Only thing I'm afraid of is the freaking black suit clans. Them shits look scary as fuck. Like not even joking.
All right, Eddie.
I want to see if he's actually talking to black people.
I relinquish my time.
And this nigga's injured. What the fuck?
White power!
White power!
I am proud to be here in Portage, Indiana today.
Oh shit!
Good afternoon,
Woman
ladies
moment.
and gentlemen. I prepared a small speech here that I'd like to do. It's got a history lesson in it and some things that some of you probably don't know. America is the birthright of the children of the Anglo-Saxon and Nordic and kindred people who conquered a savage land and built it into the great Christian society that it is today. It is being destroyed while many complain and few fight for it.
I believe in separation. I'm for the faggots to get their asses out of here. I am for a white man to get a job. Person should get a job because of the qualifications, not because of the color of their skin. You have some nigger-loving president up there that says all blacks will get a job over whites. That's bullshit. Give a man a job for his qualifications.
Oh shit, it's the Vikings guy.
I can tell you the qualifications I had, but your wife's too ugly, so I won't.
These niggas think it's a stand-up comedy.
Does anybody out there know what FAG stands for? Former Arkansas governor. We have an Arkansas governor running this. He's giving us stuff.
He's talking about Clinton.
Away. Constitution says that no foreign soldiers shall be on our earth, on our land. I seen on TV the other night where they had helicopter servants, and I was that called Jacob to say out to him, thou shalt not take a life of the daughter of his country. Jeremiah 13:23 stresses that the fact we cannot make.
Ain't no way they could do this shit in Gary again, 2024. I'll tell you that much.
White people are Negroes in these words. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Which means you do not see cows mating with blue bones. You don't see lions. Dead man's down.
Hold on, because I ain't trying to get copyrighted. I'm not muting it either. I'm about to find out the hard way if they copyright you for like 10 seconds of song. I didn't even get to hear the woman's speech. They took it off. What the heck? Just realized that. Is this tear down? Oh, just a candid moment. Oh, that's the crippled klansman. Oh, he wanted to interview.
This is the Klan crew, the rally.
Can I ask you a couple questions? We're doing a program on voting, Channel 20 in Chicago. Did you vote in the last primary?
No, I didn't.
Check him out, President swinging.
Do you feel that the political system works in America?
No, the political system's an absolute joke. I mean, it's silly. It's a silly question. I mean, no offense to you.
Why do you feel that way?
Why do I feel that way? It could have something to do with our cities being in ruins and millions of illegal immigrants coming over, invading our country and nothing done about it. Collapse of law and order, 4,000 babies being murdered every day in abortion clinics. Might have, a few. That's a few points of why our systems failed us.
The thing about that is, you can only put so much on the system. The system gives the tools to the people. It's up to the people how they use the tools. Like, the government themselves are not going and snatching up people's babies and killing them. That's people who are, if someone wants to choose to get an abortion, that's their choice. They are not being compelled by they're not being compelled by the government to kill their babies. If anything, the government wants more people for more money. But abortion is a part of society. You can't blame the system completely for that. But the system can have some blame if you want to believe that. But at the end of the day, it's a consented action. It's not an obligatory action. It's not even like going to school. Like, it's technically, yeah, kids have to go to school, but if for some reason a parent didn't want their kid to go to the school system and homeschool them, they could do that. I don't know if I'm making a reach with my parallel, but yeah. People who want to blame everything on the system, that's how I feel about that. It's like, the system provides you the tools, and sometimes it even seems like they game the system to force us to have to use those. But at the end of the day, it is a choice made by the person.
It doesn't work.
No, I personally don't. I mean, that's not a policy of the Klan. That's not an official stand of the Klan. But my own personal opinion is that, the time for political.
It's funny because this dude is probably working in someone's political office right now. There's a very good chance this dude is not dead, and he's doing things that affect decisions of policymakers and lawmakers, or even if it's in a small government. This guy could still be running around.
Political solutions are no longer really an option,
How can we change things to make things better?
Well, the only way to change, in my own personal opinion, is things have gone they've gone so far that the only way to change it is through real radical measures,
Real radical. Kill niggas, right?
Declaration of martial law to liberate our cities.
You missed them
once
days,
a nation loses its cities, your cultural establishment, your cultural heritage, the cities of a nation, once they're in ruins, a whole nation's in ruins. And our cities are in ruins. Chicago's a joke. Philadelphia.
They've been loving to hate on Chicago since the dang 90s. Dang. They act like that's the only city where bad shit happens, bruh. They are just really mad because a black man discovered Chicago. They really can't get over that.
On and on. Miami, they're all joke. But that's about all I got to say for now.
Who would you like to see as president?
Me. Yeah, Steve Bauer
See,
is the president.
At least he knows who he wants to lead. At least he knows. He knows he wants to run this country. Them other motherfuckers did not know what they were like. They just wandering little puppies.
basically, you know. A klansman, a radical klansman, a guy who's ready to put everything right. Everything that's wrong should be put right.
Trump was the closest y'all got, and he was not radical. That motherfucker is sloppy. He just uses white supremacy to fuel his greed.
And you have to do it by force, the iron fist. We're not going to get anywhere with negotiation and compromise and being Mr. Nice Guy anymore. It's time to get tough, and that's what we've got to do.
When were you ever Mr. Nice Guy, though? When? When were you ever Mr. Nice Guy?
Do. And whatever that means, whatever means God makes known to us, then we have to do.
That's it.